Seth Rollins looked on at Cody Rhodes in disappointment. He looked on as if he was ashamed. He was let down by Cody Rhodes. And that's how I feel watching this episode of Monday Night Raw. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. It may have been the go-home show for the Elimination Chamber, but this show completely eliminated any interest I had in wrestling. One of the worst 3 hours I've had to sit through, despite actually having a decent card compared to normal standards, but still, that did not save the show. This show absolutely sucked. We had the return of Raquel Rodriguez, which I didn't really care about. We had a main event level caliber match in the opening match that, again, I didn't really care about. And we had an Intercontinental title match in the main event that I knew was only going to have one winner. Therefore, I certainly did not care about, because I'm sick of going for boringness. I'm sick of this 600 plus day title reign, and I'm just sick of WWE and Triple H's version of WWE in general. At this point, I think I'm just sick of wrestling.
Yeah, I'm sick of wrestling, guys. I want to just get stuck into this, and I'm going to bash a lot of people and a lot of things.
Then your head's going to bash the pillow?
Aye. And I won't be sleeping with one eye open, sleeping with 2 eyes shut.
Sleep with 2 eyes shut, right?
No, but right, problem with this, right? Cody Rhodes, Drew McIntyre, kick off the show, half an hour match, 4 breaks in it. The Bloodline cost Cody Rhodes. It's only his second ever pinfall defeat, and it just feels dead. That should be a big moment. That should feel monumental. That should feel huge. That should feel like, holy fuck, the Bloodline's going to cost out me. But it just feels dead.
Yeah, it was a throwaway match, a match that meant absolutely nothing. And you've got to, why have they had Cody lose on the road to WrestleMania in a match that doesn't really do anything for Drew McIntyre because he didn't win on his own? And they're going with the whole hypocrite Drew McIntyre because he used to complain non-stop about the Bloodline costing him the title, and now he's won a match due to the Bloodline. But I mean, that's not exciting me.
I think that tells me he's winning the Chamber. Why would he get a win over Cody Rhodes? Not clean like, but here it's a pin. Why would... But right.
I think he's winning the Chamber.
Do you?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if we look at everyone else in it, who's actually got a chance? Kevin Owens, no chance. Logan Paul, no chance. That leaves LA Knight, Randy Orton, Drew McIntyre, and Bobby Lashley. Randy Orton, I'm going to say no chance. Bobby Lashley, I mean, the guy's feuding with Karrion Kross, so what chance has he got to going on? The only person in this match that I think's got a chance other than Drew is LA Knight, and Drew McIntyre faces LA Knight this Friday night on SmackDown. So I think, which
has already been taped, and I could tell you all the spoilers on it already.
Well, you're sad and you're invested in wrestling and you check all that shit. I personally
no, I actually don't. The only reason I checked it was to see if The Rock appeared, and he didn't.
Ah well, hold on, he was actually on the show when they were taping it. How pish is that?
He's not there. Well, he was there, but he's not there. Anyway, my problem with this is, right, see back in the day, see when Cena didn't get pinned, see if Cena got pinned on Raw for like the first time in 10 months, it would fucking feel monumental. See that spot in the Chamber where he got eliminated?
Even though it was...
Edge, Jericho and fucking Ray looked at like, whoa!
Even though it was 3 finishers back to back, it just didn't even seem real that Cena was pinned.
Yep.
But Cody Rhodes got pinned tonight for only the second time since returning to WWE, it was like, ah well, who cares?
No, see in terms of a match on free TV with current guys and no part-timers.
This is as big as it gets.
You know, yeah.
Or close to it.
Absolutely close to it.
And it just felt lackluster. Why was it in the opening match as well? It didn't mean anything. Drew McIntyre, gets help to win. Cody Rhodes loses on the build-up, but it doesn't affect him. He's still getting his title match. Yeah, they cost him a match against Drew, but does that stop him from challenging Roman Reigns? No. Does that stop anything? No. I mean, maybe it stops momentum, possibly, but I don't know. For me, I wasn't really interested, and I also struggle to get, and I also invested in these matches when you've actually got like 3 or 4 commercial breaks. That fucking sucks.
Yeah.
If a match is long enough that it needs to have like more than 1 commercial break, then the match is too long.
Also, the fact that the Bloodline come out and try and hide their identity when we all know who it is.
And what does it matter?
No,
I mean, who cares, right? If it's Solo Sikoa costing him or fucking Akiwa Tozawa. I mean, what does it really matter?
No, but remember on Sting, he wore a Sting mask over a Sting face paint. It was like a troll. That's what the Bloodline is doing this. We all know it's them. Anyway, let's move on.
Every time Solo Sikoa comes out with a hoodie, who else is coming out fucking waving their thumb like a retard taped up thumb? I mean, what?
It's not a MAGA, is it?
I wish it was a MAGA. Anyway.
Let's move on.
Yeah, Drew McIntyre wins.
I believe it's...
Drew McIntyre then, after the match, he cut a promo backstage later on that night and says that he doesn't feel guilty and that he needs to win, he needs to go to the chamber, he needs to do it for the fans, he needs to do it for the title, and he needs to do it to save WrestleMania. Probably the best stuff that Drew's done in a while, to be honest.
Right, you know what, right? I'm going to go in on Andrade here. See if this guy broke his neck and had a career-ending injury, no one would give a fuck. Why dare we re-sign this guy? No, I'm sorry, right?
No, but I mean, couldn't you say that about pretty much anybody?
No, absolutely.
You're singling out Andrade.
I'm going to get into more people, right? But at least if, like, Drew McIntyre, Cody Rhodes got a career-ending injury, you could be like,
well, that sucks.
Aye. But see signing Andrade back, it is pissing money in the wind, yes or no? No, like, this guy came out number 4 in the Rumble, forgotten about 10 seconds back into the Rumble match. See these promos backstage, oh, I used to mow this guy's lawn, I used to eat tacos in this fender. I don't give a fuck, mate, right?
I got a black mask, I got a white mask.
I'm married to a plastic man, I don't care. Right, I actually could not give a rat's ass.
See the mask gimmick, it doesn't work when you walk about all day without no mask.
I know I've took it all on Andrade here, but
I feel like Andrade's the fall guy.
Don't worry, there's going to be somebody else coming up.
What did he ever do to you?
No, it's just, it's like, I think he's the epitome of all these people they've released and brought back, like Karrion Kross. Who else? I mean, there's so many people. Like, look at all the women, man.
How long until Big Keith Lee comes back?
Yeah, honestly, man. These people don't deserve jobs in wrestling.
How long till Rusev comes back?
No, you know the way Conan's not had like a job since like TNA in the 2000s, even though he's better than all these people. Some people just don't deserve gigs. Some people deserve to be left in the past.
Yeah, Conan's induction speech for Rey Mysterio in the Hall of Fame is better than anything I've seen 50% of this roster ever do. And Orally, yes it. I mean, why not bring Conan back and stick him as the LWO manager? At least it would give that group something. We give it a bit of prestige. It'd be like, oh, there's someone that actually done something back in the day. There's someone that was important.
What I did enjoy was Pat McAfee drawing wee lines and breaking down the match.
It was like NFL where he's like circling the quarterback, and then he's got this guy wide open receiver. So they're drawing like wee lines and faces, and they're really going in on Drew McIntyre, and they're like fucking kissing Cody's arse. Very strange here, but I mean, whatever. I don't think this is going to be a full-time thing where they draw the lines. I mean, it did look like Microsoft Paint stuff. But I don't know, McAfee I thought was very animated tonight, which is good, I guess, because you want that, but I didn't really enjoy the lines. I thought it was cartoonish, but
anyway,
whatever.
Adam Pearce checks in Cody Rhodes. He's like, oh, I'm going to find those two. Then Seth Rollins comes in wearing a big polka dot.
Now, here's my problem, right? Okay, so Cody Rhodes, he took a Samoan spike. Who cares? A lot of people have taken it and they're normally okay. I mean, a lot of people actually take it and still come back and beat Solo Sikoa, but
brother would probably take it up the arse.
You turn that spike, you turn that spike sideways and you stick it straight up my golden ass. Anyway, so Adam Pearce comes in, he checks on Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes is choking, he's gasping. Then Pearce walks off. Then Seth Rollins comes in, cheap rip-off Dusty Rhodes. He looks down on Cody Rhodes as if, I told you this was going to happen. You need backup, you need help. He looked at Cody in disgust, like he was embarrassed, humiliated. And that was the last we seen of Seth Rollins. The world fucking champion. All he gets is like a backstage, and I can't remember, did he say anything?
No, he just looked at him.
That's the world champion. And
why even fly him into wherever we were tonight?
Cody Rhodes is the man that they're going to probably...
Solheim, California?
He's the man that they're going to have dethrone Roman Reigns, and he's done. He gets cheated in the first, and he's out. Like, see if Austin was in the first match in 1999 or whatever, and he got robbed, would he not be looking for revenge the rest of the night?
Yep.
See if the Corporation came out and screwed him out of a match, would he not be kicking Corporation ass for the rest of the night?
Of course he would be.
Jimmy Uso was still there.
The same The Rock and Roman, and they're on the Isle of Samoa.
Aye, well, I don't think Cody Rhodes is going to get that much revenge flying over there, but look, it wasn't. I cannot believe that is what we got from Seth Rollins.
Anyway, let's move on, man. Seth Rollins.
Someone wants to get this wrapped up.
I hate his clothes. Do you not?
Oh, I think there's more to hate than his clothes.
No, I disagree, actually.
Elimination Chamber, last chance qualifying Battle Royal. We thought this was only going to be 5 women. Turns out there's more than 5 women, but guess what? Jade Cargill isn't one of them. We got the return of Raquel Rodriguez.
No Sasha Banks either.
She came out, she flashed her traps, and that was her back traps, and that was pretty much it. So, comes out, shows us that she looks like a man. And then she goes on to win the last chance battle royal by eliminating Chelsea Green, who was pretending to be eliminated but wasn't eliminated. Then she got back in the ring and she for real got eliminated. So, I mean, what was the point of that? Raquel Rodriguez wins. She gets the last elimination chamber spot and she's going to Australia. So, alright, thoughts on that?
You know what? Raquel Rodriguez was the only person that could win this match, and she did. At least they attempted a wee trick at the end, but you always knew she was
20 women and only one had a chance of winning.
That's pretty much it, though, isn't it?
And it's not because that one person's so much fucking better than the other 19. It's because the 19 absolutely suck.
Yep.
Alright, JSO cuts a promo. Says he's going to win the Intercontinental Championship tonight. Yeet! We see Rhea Ripley and Nia Jax getting mic'd up for a satellite. Nia Jax would have probably ate the mic, but I mean,
Michael Cole tries to hype
backstage. So
Michael Cole tries to hype this up like it's Rock and Austin sitting down for Mania X7. I'm just not feeling it, Michael.
I wish.
Marrow.
I fucking wish.
No, I think all the sit-down interviews we've had in the past, like actual proper ones, great ones, epic ones, and Rhea Ripley talking about, I didn't really fit in when I was here 7 years ago in development because I'm an ugly fucking man, yeah.
Then I accepted who I am. I'm Rhea Ripley.
Looks like a man, sounds like a man, probably wishes she was a man. Probably is a man.
Gives it to Dominic like a man. Anyway, she talks about...
But my name's Buddy Murphy and it's not real. Fuck off.
Buddy Murphy's the biggest fucking loser I've ever seen. I mean, why? See if the guy's going to comment. Why not even fucking comment on Dominic's Instagram and call him out or something like that, you know? Try and get a wee bit of heat, tension.
I know.
But no, he's on every post going, haha, this is fake. She actually comes home to me at night.
It's colder than the pop he gets when he goes out to the fucking arena.
Listen, Buddy Murphy, she's on the fucking road, so I doubt she comes home to you every night. But anyway, point is, this sucked, alright? Nia Jax, same old shout. I'm going to crush you. I'm going to squash you like a pancake because I'm fat. I mean, really, David, it's fucking both suck.
At least it was the truth.
It was. We got an R-Truth documentary style video package. Just a crap one, and he keeps protesting it DIY or DX. I fucking wish they were. Unfortunately, though, for us, they are definitely not. We had the US.
No, let's just go into this. Right?
Although he did cut some. He used some pop culture. You know, he actually brought up the Sopranos and the Ducks and
other things. Yeah,
John. He says that him being in the Judgment Day felt as natural as John Cena putting on jorts for the first time. I mean, it was a wee bit funny. I like R-Truth, but it's a piss take. It's a piss take segment in a mid-card thing that means absolutely nothing. That's not enough to make Raw a good show.
No, you're right, but not the problem is for me. It's like we R-Truth saying this about DIY. See, back in the day, like they turned around and say, "Oh, the Dudley Boys are like the Road Warriors." No, because
the Dudley Boys would have took that as an insult. They don't want to be the Road Warriors. Yes. They want to be the Dudley Boys.
Exactly my point.
But DIY are sitting and think, "Oh fuck, well, I'll take that." That's a compliment. You're comparing us to DX. By God Almighty, I don't believe it. So yeah, up next we had Michael Chandler calling out Conor McGregor with his wee cauliflower ears.
It's bad that this was probably the best part about the show. This guy actually had energy, enthusiasm. Called out an actual star in Conor McGregor.
Fuck him, he's a loser. Imagine showing up to watch Raw front seat. It's front row.
Also,
well.
They did show the Netflix executives as well in the front row.
Yeah.
Brass neck.
Then backstage, imagine having to sit through 3 hours of this. Backstage, you got Chad Gable cutting a promo. He talks about how he's going to stop Ivar's momentum and build his own momentum. He says it tonight. Ivar and Valhalla terrorizing the Alpha Academy ends.
I hope so.
Last time I checked, Alpha Academy had 4 people in it, and Ivar and Valhalla are only 2 people. If you're getting terrorized, then that is entirely your problem.
It's terrorizing me.
This is absolute.
I mean, here, at least 9/11 was one day. I mean, this is fucking 6 months.
No, this is a joke. The amount of combinations we've seen with Ivar versus Alpha Academy.
No, it is a joke.
Or Fahala versus Maxine. It's not. It's legit a piss take.
How many suicides is this assisted? I mean, it actually led to
self-deletion, mate.
Self-deletion one. Aye, one of them ones.
Anyway, Ivar cuts a promo. He says how the gods demand punishment, and he accepts Chad Gable's challenge. I mean,
the thing is, though, right?
The only one's been punished are us watching this.
There is no match in history, right, between factions or people that should take place over 6 months every week, because it ruins it. Nothing should.
Even the whole alliance versus WWE didn't take place over 6 months. Fuck me.
Aye, and that actually warrants it.
That was like 2 companies, 2 federations. Anyway, let's move on. Up next with DIY, Awesome Truth versus the Judgment Day. You pretty much tuned out as soon as DIY made their entrance. So you want to tell us why you were full of life and energy and why you were excited and why you were buzzing about Monday Night Raw, but as soon as DIY came out,
I wasn't buzzing for Monday Night Raw, but you know, when our Truth says DX and you think you're getting DX and these two come out, it is a wee bit of fucking soul destroying, no?
Their theme song, We are DIY, and then Johnny Gargano runs it as if he shot himself.
No, but what does DIY stand for? Obviously,
do it yourself.
Aye, but what's it stand for these two?
No, I think that's what it stands for. Because they're going to do it themselves.
Is that because they're just everyday men and they're going to do it themselves and they're so generic?
Possibly. Well, what do you think, DIY? Should we rename this faction? Should we come up with our own acronym for DIY?
It's not worth my time. Why?
I think we're going to come up with it. Maybe put a comment, guys. Right, if you've got to this part of the review, do me a favour. Come up, tell me what you think DIY should stand for. Put that in the comments down below, and get the most creative one wins something.
Diddy, Indie, Yobbers.
Anyway, they take on the Judgment Day, and the Judgment Day win. And I actually predicted DIY to win, so I was wrong.
Yeah,
I got fucked up the ass. Yeah, Judgment Day win. Damian Priest hits the South of Heaven on R-Truth. We then got a recap of The Rock's appearance on SmackDown. I'm not going to say that makes the show good.
Could we not just have 3 hours of the Hollywood Rock Titans run? Down, 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 down.
If you smell what The Rock is cooking, down, 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 down.
No, but look at like no way. It's before me. Hollywood Rock against Hogan.
I know.
And that's just one fucking match.
Then the next month it's Hollywood Rock versus Austin. Then the next month it's Hollywood Rock versus Goldberg. Fucking 3 pay-per-views in a row, and you've got Rock versus Hogan. Rock versus Hogan, Austin. And that doesn't even sound real.
No. And that's not even taking into consideration what else is happening.
And that's during a time when people say wrestling was going downhill.
Don't know.
Wrestling was beginning to die, and you got The Rock versus Hogan, Austin, and Goldberg in consecutive fucking pay-per-views.
Yep.
And now you can't even get half these jobber cunts to appear a couple of times a year. Oh, Gunther can't wrestle in this pay-per-view. He only defends Intercontinental title one every 4 events. Fuck off. Anyway,
Becky Lynch comes out.
Sami Zayn actually cut a promo before this.
Yeah, let's go on.
I thought he was looking like Daniel Bryan tonight.
No, his gimmick recently is I'm a main offender.
But I'm not.
But I'm not.
I'm a wannabe. Becky Lynch comes out.
No, I actually agree with Bret Hart. See the way he said he wouldn't say he was going to win if he didn't.
So you don't think
Sami Zayn shouldn't say he's a main offender if he's not going to win a fucking match to prove he's a main offender?
I always thought I was a bit fit. I thought I was a bit shite for Bret Hart. But I never noticed it. But if you were watching it back, then you'd be like, ah, well, he's not.
I agree with the logic, but you have to apply it to certain things.
Although I guess Vince McMahon was kind of like that. He didn't guarantee something unless
I'm pretty sure he guaranteed to win at Survivor Series, and then Vince went, no. That's not going to happen.
You're a liar, Brett. Becky comes out, grabs the mic, generic Becky Lynch promo.
No, this is just Here, you get 2 minutes, you get 2 minutes, you get 2 minutes.
So Becky gets her 2 minutes, then Liv comes out, gets her 2 minutes. She says she's a fan of Becky's hat, but she's not a fan of having to sit back and listen to her saying that she's going to face Rhea Ripley. Liv says that she's going to do it because her and Rhea used to be tag team partners, and Rhea cost her 6 months of her career. Then Raquel came out. Raquel makes a case for beating Ripley, but before she can really discuss it, Naomi comes out.
Which is boring.
And then before Naomi can really say anything, Tiffany Stratton comes out, says it's Tiffy time. And then Bianca Belair comes out and cuts the same old thing. Oh, you think you're better than the EST? Well, you can't spell WrestleMania without the EST. I actually fucking I think Bianca Belair is my least favourite person on the roster.
Yep, I'll go to the Andrade comment. Could break her neck, I wouldn't care.
Always comes out dressing like a prostitute as well. It's fucking strange. And this is it's a weird mixture, I think, for this match with 5 faces and 1 heel. And the heel is like, you know, just like the new person on the block. It just seems very lopsided. Like, I don't know if they're going to turn one of these people heels. They probably won't, but it's very rare you see a chamber like this.
Well, you can't spell heel without EST.
I don't remember there's a S in heel, is there?
Oh, you need an E from the EST. That's my point. Well, hold on, there's no EST in WrestleMania.
Either is
EST.
WREST, you fucking tool.
Well, there's 1 letter in heel, isn't there? Bianca Belair's fucking shite.
I saw you. Anyway, she points out that she's the only person to win at the Elimination Chamber match, and that you can't spell WrestleMania without her name. We get a bit of fighting, what looks like really cheap brawling, and then Nia Jax comes out and literally just runs through everybody. What was the point of this? I don't really know. They're trying to make Nia Jax look unstoppable, but she just came out here and battered all 6 women. Even though a month ago she was going 50-50 with Becky Lynch one-on-one. So again, you know, doesn't make sense to me, but it is what it is. Gunther then cut a promo on Jey Uso. He says that he is the ring general, and he is going to basically, you know, send them home tonight without the Intercontinental title. Nakamura then cut a promo on Sami Zayn, saying he'll give him a spotlight he's so desperate for. And that was basically that. Chad Gable took on Ivar with a moonsault off the top rope. I thought he'd broke his neck, and we've actually mentioned quite a lot of neck breaks in this review, but I actually legitimately feared here. And then, as soon as he almost breaks his neck, Chad Gable delivers a German suplex, and again, you're just thinking, holy shit, his neck. I just don't like to see. I don't like to see anybody that isn't really got the ability to be flying through. I think a big man like Ivar shouldn't be doing a moonsault.
He shouldn't be, but I mean, it goes back to if these guys suffered a career-ending injury, would we care? Would it be? It wouldn't change anything.
Well, look, I would care in the sense that I don't want to see anybody get hurt. But would I care in terms of, oh god, that's us losing Ivar to the roster? Absolutely not.
No, but that is my point. Oh, you could just release 90% of this roster, man.
Yeah, so Chad Gable wins with a submission, ankle lock. I don't think Chad Gable's ever won using the ankle lock, but he won the fucking night. And another thing, it's like, I'm like, ankle back in the day would work on your ankle. Chad Gable didn't work on the ankle at all.
Yeah.
But then he locks in the ankle lock at the end, and the big guy Ivar taps out. Like, what happened?
Right.
No, but what happened to actually working a body part? If your finishing submission focuses on a particular body part, shouldn't you be working it during the match?
No, you should be. Of course you should be. That's all Kurt Angle did. Ben Ward did it, man. Everybody with psychology did it. But anyway, it's main event time, isn't it?
It is main event time. We have the New Day actually first cut a promo, so we had that. Pretty much it. Drew McIntyre said he's a workhorse. Next week we're getting the New Day versus Imperium in a street fight that nobody cares about. Gunther taking on main event Jey Uso for the Intercontinental Championship, and we had just your basic Gunther match, really.
Why not just let Jey Uso win?
Jey Uso looks like he's about to win. 1, 2, then the ring bell goes. Referee decides to stop counting the 3. It turns out it's Jimmy Uso. He was ringing it with his hood up, but of course it's going to be Jimmy. Who else the fuck's going to come out and screw Jey? Could have been one of Imperium, but I don't know. I don't think that's their style really to ring the ring bell. Then Gunther gets the upper hand on Jay, and Jay goes for his frog splash. Gunther puts the knees up, rolls through 1, 2, 3, gets the win. Then he climbs out the ring, goes to the back with his belt. Jimmy attacks Jay, hits a couple of frog splashes, and then says, "You'll never be bigger than me." And that was basically it.
Which also took on Reigns at SummerSlam. Was it Jay?
I think it was Jay. Setting up Jay versus Jimmy at WrestleMania. And while I think it could be a good match, and while I think these two deserve to have a match at WrestleMania, I just think if it was for the Intercontinental Championship, it would feel so much bigger.
Yeah.
But,
no, absolutely.
I mean, whatever. Gunther remains the champ. Gunther goes on to WrestleMania. And, just a shite way to end Raw.
Was a shite way to end Raw. What is it with these long title reigns? I'll never know. I mean, honestly, is this not the... is this... Give us a moment to remember.
He must be approaching 700 days. It has to be nearly 700 days now, because the 600 plus felt like a while ago.
No, it will be, absolutely.
So I think Gunther's nearly on 700. And
no, actually, no. It's Cole said tonight is 619.
Is that it?
That's it, yeah.
Well, the last fucking 19 days feel like a couple of months.
Welcome to Gunther time. Anyway, guys, I mean, I'm going to jump into bed and snap my neck very soon, but it's a hard watch. 3 hours, man.
It is. Did anybody really enjoy this tonight? Did you think Raw was good tonight? I didn't.
No.
If you enjoyed this, then...
You know what, though, right? It was like... See, in terms of matches, what could they have done much more? You had 3 pretty important matches on this card, and then you've got that 4-on-4 match, which is, I mean, you've got the Judgment Day, R-Truth in the mid.
But they were boring.
No, they were all boring.
They were boring.
All the promos were awful, I thought. Honestly, man, sucked. You need CM Punk, don't you?
Yeah, why is CM Punk not on the show tonight? Where the hell was he? What's happening here?
Well, he's injured, that's why.
I know, put him on commentary.
No, I know they should put him on commentary.
Like, I know people have said that as a joke. No, I'm actually being serious. Why not put him... What have they got to lose?
You know what, though? See if Seth Rollins can be in the Rock Roman Reigns story.
Why? And he's not wrestling. Why can't Punk be in it?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, seriously, I just...
Punk's actually got much more to relate with Cody than Seth Rollins does with The Rock.
I know Punk could be like, yo, this bastard stole my WrestleMania match as well.
Not once, but twice.
Don't let him do it to you, Cody. Don't let him steal your match, buddy. Anyway, that's it, guys. What did I like on this show? What did I like?
In the final credits, man.
That was not bad. Wait, hold on, it's wrestling. I don't get credits.
You know what I mean? No trademark.
The R-Truth promo was alright. Well, hold on here. What did I think? Was that a poor show? I'm going to give it a 2 out of 10. Aye. I mean, the match card looked alright, but it just didn't really deliver. R-Truth's kind of funny. But Drew McIntyre's probably doing the best
I
stuff.
thought the Conor McGregor call it was alright.
It's getting a 2 out of 10, guys.
I'm giving it a 2.
2 out of 10.
And I'm going to do number 2.
Catch you in the next one. Until then, peace.